every day.
Foods that contains zinc. Zinc is a mineral that's important for good health. It grows and repairs body tissues, maintains our immune system and metabolizes nutrients. Our body doesn't store zinc, so we need to eat enough every day to ensure we are meeting our daily requirements. It's recommended that men eat 11 milligrams of zinc per day, while women need 8 milligrams. Here are the list of the best foods that contains zinc. 1. Meat. Meat is an excellent source of zinc. Red meat is particularly a great source of it, but ample amounts can be found in other different kinds of meat like pork, lamb, and beef. In fact, a 100-gram serving of raw ground beef contains 4.8 milligrams of zinc, which is 44% of the daily value. However, eating large amounts of red meat, especially processed meat, has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease and some cancers. However, as long as we keep our intake of processed meats to a minimum level, and consume unprocessed red meats together with fruits, fiber, and vegetables, this probably isn't something we need to worry about. 2. Shellfish. Shellfish are a low-calorie and healthy source of zinc. Oysters particularly, contains high amount of zinc, with 6 medium oysters providing 32 milligrams, or 291% of the daily value. Other types of shellfish contain less zinc than oysters, but they are still good sources of zinc. However, for pregnant, make sure that shellfish are completely cooked before you eat them to minimize your risk of food poisoning. 3. Legumes. Legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas, all contain substantial amount of zinc. In fact, 100 grams of cooked lentils contain around 12% of the daily value. However, they also contain phytates which reduce its absorption. Processing legumes like heating, sprouting, soaking or fermenting can help improve its bioavailability. They are also an important source of fiber, and protein can be easily added to soups, stews and salads. 4. Seeds. Seeds are a healthy addition to our diet and can help increase our zinc intake. 30 grams of hemp seeds contain 31% and 43% of the recommended daily intake for men and women, respectively. Other seeds that contain significant amounts of zinc are squash, pumpkin and sesame seeds. 5. Nuts. Nuts such as pine nuts, peanuts, cashews, and almonds are also great source of zinc. Cashew nuts contains a very high level of zinc. A 28-gram serving contains 15% of the daily value. People who eat nuts tend to live longer than those who don't, making nuts a very healthy addition to our diet. 6. Dairy. Dairy foods like milk and cheese provide a host of nutrients, including zinc. Milk and cheese are notable sources of zinc, as they contain high amounts of bioavailable zinc, which means most of the zinc that they contain can be absorbed by our body. A 100 grams of cheddar cheese contains about 28% of the daily value, while a single cup of full-fat milk contains around 9%. 7. Eggs. Eggs contain a moderate amount of zinc and can help us meet our daily target. One large egg contains around 5% of the daily value. Aside from zinc, whole eggs are also an important source of choline, a nutrient that most people aren't getting enough of. 8. Whole grains. Whole grains like quinoa, oats, rice, and wheat contain some zinc. However, grains also contain phytates, which bind to zinc and reduce its absorption. Whole grains contain more phytates than refined versions and will likely provide less zinc. However, grain are considerably better for our health and a good source of many essential nutrients like iron, manganese, fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, phosphorus, and selenium. Eating whole grains has been linked to a longer life and number of other health benefits, including a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. 9. Some vegetables. Generally speaking, fruits and vegetables are poor sources of zinc. However, some vegetables contain reasonable amounts of zinc and can contribute to our daily needs, especially if we don't eat meat. Potatoes, both sweet and regular varieties, contain approximately 1 mg per large potato, which is 9% of the daily value. Other vegetables like kale and green beans contain less, at around 3% of the daily value per 100 grams. 10. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolates also contain reasonable amounts of zinc. A 100-gram bar of 70 to 85% dark chocolate contains 3.3 mg of zinc, or 30% of the daily value. However, 100 grams of dark chocolate also contain 600 calories. So while it provides some healthy nutrients, it also contains high calories. Zinc is an essential mineral, and eating enough of it is important for maintaining our good health. The best way to ensure we are getting enough is to eat a varied diet with good sources of zinc, such as meat, seafood, nuts, seeds, legumes, and dairy. These foods can be easy and delicious additions to our diet. Eat healthy. Thank you for watching.
Living life every day.